everybody, and welcome back to Crypto Time. Quickly, before we get into this, if you guys can just let me know how the audio sounds. I thought my audio sounded great last video, but there was just one comment that said your audio sounds like you're in a pipeline or something like that, and it made me pretty self-conscious. So if you guys can comment and let me know how the audio sounds, I would really appreciate it. But what we're going to be talking about today is, number one, the market looks glorious today. We haven't seen this kind of green in the market for a long time. It was well overdue, well needed, and I'm happy to see it. But today, we are talking about the big gainer on the day, over 2 times what most altcoins are at today in terms of 24-hour gain, and that is EOS, whose mainnet launches today in 1 hour and 40 minutes, actually. Let's talk about this coin that has risen over 400% in the last 3 months, right? So before we get into any of the speculative talk, let's just look at that, right? We've gone from $3 to $15 in the past 3 months, which is insane gains in this bear market. So I just want to say that before we get into any of the speculative talk, that we're in a great place in terms of EOS. Today I tweeted this, and I said, and okay, before you give me crap about liking my own tweets, okay, yes, I like my own tweets. I need all the likes I can get, all right? If you want to follow me, it's right there. But I don't want to see any comments yelling at me for liking my own tweets. So I said, I'm not saying nothing, but EOS's mainnet launches today. Coinbase has scheduled maintenance and downtime tomorrow. I mean, I'm not saying nothing, but I'm saying something. And that's all I'm saying, okay? I'm not saying nothing, but I'm saying something, and that's all I'm saying, okay? So now let's talk about this a little bit. So I want to kind of reference back to when Bitcoin Cash was added to Coinbase. Okay, before I get into this, this is all speculation. There is not a lot of merit behind what I'm saying right now. This is opinions, this is speculation, nothing more than that. When Bitcoin Cash was added to Coinbase, the day before and the day during, we saw crazy skyrockets by Bitcoin Cash. I think it was in like the 50% to 60%. Now, EOS is nowhere close to 50. Well, I want to say nowhere close. It's almost at 30% on the day, okay? It's almost at 30% on the day. Now, yes, EOS's mainnet is launching today, and I'm sure that's a huge contributing factor to this 24-hour gain. But again, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying something, okay? Almost at 30% on the day. We'll see what happens going on later. We'll see what happens going in tomorrow. Now, also, when Bitcoin Cash was listed to Coinbase, there was maintenance going on, right? There was no word of anything being added. There's just maintenance going on. Comes back, boom, Bitcoin Cash has been listed. And that's how they did it. And honestly, that's probably the best way you can do it, because if you do say, okay, we're adding this on this date, there's going to be some kind of manipulation. There's going to be a huge buy-up. The price is going to be heavily manipulated. It's very hard for Coinbase to list new coins. I understand the difficulty, so I kind of understand them just having to randomly pop new coins out or randomly list new coins. Because if they didn't, there'd be a lot of logistics to deal with. So I'm sure there's a better way to do it, but that's just how they did it for Bitcoin Cash. And there was a huge insider trading thing, blah, 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 whatever. We don't need to get into that. All I'm saying is that this tweet by GDEX makes me wonder, and it says, scheduled for June 3rd, 2018, which is tomorrow, we have maintenance. Come over to the article. It says, we will be performing scheduled maintenance on Sunday, June 3rd from 8 p.m. PST to 9:30 p.m. PST. During this time, GDEX, Coinbase Pro, and Coinbase Prime will all be offline. They will all be offline. All resting orders remain enforced, blah, 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 blah. It talks about what they're going to be doing at certain times. So it talks about when the trading is going to be closing, when you can no longer place orders. And then at 9:50 p.m. PST, it should be all back online. So it's about 1 hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes of downtime. EOS mainnet is launching today. We've heard a lot of rumors about Coinbase wanting to add new assets, wanting to add new coins, wanting to list new coins. We heard the whole thing about the ERC20 adoption. They didn't really end up doing much with that. I'm sure they were looking at EOS at the time. EOS is now out of ICO, so no longer considered any type of security or anything like that. Any type of problems they could have had with the SEC in terms of, or any regulation really, in terms of ICOs being security. Coinbase no longer has to worry about that in terms of listing it. So, again, okay, I'm not saying nothing, but I'm just saying something, and that's all I'm saying. So, a couple things going on. You know, again, this is a lot of speculation. There's not a lot of merit to what I'm saying. I know that. I'm totally, I'm letting you guys know that so that nobody is, buying things off this video or whatever. But I mean, Coinbase, a whole other video I need to make on that. But anyways, Coinbase, it's literally sandwiched in between coins that are on Coinbase. So hey, could EOS be added to Coinbase? Maybe. Could it not? Maybe. Nobody really knows besides the people at Coinbase. I'm just saying there are a lot of factors right now that are making me think that this is a possibility, but that's all I'm thinking, that maybe it's a possibility. I'm already extremely, extremely happy with 30% gains on the day. I mean, how can you not be happy with that? Especially when everything else is like a very slow gainer today. So really happy with the gains with EOS already. I'm really glad that I'm involved in EOS. I'm excited for the mainnet launch. I hope you guys are excited for the mainnet launch. Once again, let me reiterate, this video is speculation, okay? That's all it is. I'm just having a little fun. I'm just bringing up some points, making you guys aware of some things, and that's it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys had a little fun along the way, got a few laughs or whatever. But let's see what happens. I'm excited. Again, check your boy out on Twitter if you'd like to. It's in the description. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new. Like the video if you enjoyed the content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, everybody. See ya.